Misty Grove. Where am I? I don't know. What is this quest, dude? What? Who are you?
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
Huh? It was quite the trip. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
I have all the things needed to repair it.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. What are you staring at?
So was all this just a prank?
Just a prank? Just a prank? The Daedric Lord of Debauchery does not deal in mere pranks.
What is happening?
This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff.
Why'd you choose me?
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through, but you're going places. Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course a bit.
Thanks, I guess.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
I'm back here now? Oh. What? So what is this staff? Summon a Dremora for 60 seconds? What just happened?
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
What about this?
Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems. Well, that was important.
Oh my goodness. That was something. Hello, why am I talking to you?
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
I've got a message for you from Brynlaw.
I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin.
It was never a request.
Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that.
I'm finishing wasting my time talking to you.
Good, and take this little message back to your bosses. I'm not paying any of you a single septim, ever. Now get out of my inn.
Wait. Oh, is this the one?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
In mourning what?
Caught me
May
at
I
a
ask
bad
why you're mourning?
time. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
Tell me about your parents.
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
Are you at odds with them?
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
You're involved with the meadery?
It was my sister.
Nope,
We
that's
recent-
not what I
Anyway,
asked.
I'm glad my
Told.
work at the Blackbriar... Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
Who are you?
Good talking to you.
If your allegiance lies with the
But I
Empire,
chatted with you.
we haven't much to discuss.
Look,
Who are you?
I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
There's
Who are you?
nothing
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is he in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Why don't you go to him yourself?
No idea.
That's not what I
but
clicked.
whatever he did, I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
All right. Good
I'll
enough.
meet you outside of town.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Okay, so what quest am I doing? Oh, use this guy to get to her. Ahaha. Hello, sleeping man.
What do you want?
Can you tell me about the wedding ring?
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design.
Oh, I remember that.
2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, the amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
You know, I want to talk sense into
With the
Kavera.
rumors going around about how
Karava.
poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her to pay.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. How do I get downstairs? Where are the stairs? Here we go.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Madam,
I'm not paying you or Brynjolf a single coin. Now
are
get
you
out of
ready
my
to pay for him?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up and I'll forget about it.
Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Thank you.
Now, what did you want?
What's the word around town?
If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends?
Absolutely not.
I can't stand this.
I've killed
It's
many
impossible to
dragons,
make
and I
peace
will
with
kill more. They will fall at my hand. Okay, thievy boy. Hello. Statue. Where's your statue, madam? Are you? Yeah, you're Helga. Don't mind me. Just looking for a thing. Statue of some sorts. Oh, I think it's down somewhere. Here it is. Hello.
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
What is this place?
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
Okay. I have a message from Brynlof.
You have my statue. What are you going to do with it?
So should I drop the statue down a well?
Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Here's your statue back. Who's that guy?
You're not from around here.
I'm not from
Imperial
around
spy,
here. You are
perhaps?
correct, good sir.
Support Ulfric or die trying. It's not-
Smash his urn? That's just mean.
What are you doing that for?
Doing what for? Not doing anything.
Oh no. You're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you?
I have a message from
Oh.
Brynlof.
There's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it.
Pleasure doing business with you, good sir.
I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now.
Your shop has an unusual name.
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
What's wrong with Riften?
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
You should speak to the authorities.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. I
Interesting.
hope Brynjolf chokes on his gold.
Well, I did the thing.
There was a fight down in the Redway, but reports are sketchy. Some say it was Thormore agents. Others say thieves' guild. Some say it was both.
It was both. And I know because I was part of both. Where do I go to get in the red way? The red way is over this way, I see. Spooky place, yes? Is the red way? No. How do you get in the red way? My... I need to go north. Why am I going south? Oh, there it is. Right down there. Into the red way. Here we go. Right. Already got these guys. This right? I think so. Yep, here we go.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Draught of True Shot. What's next?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
There's more gold. Where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Where it is your outfit isn't doing well. True?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Loud and clear. Oh. Okay. Who's this guy? Who are all these people?
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
So how do I get the cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouth wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
What's so important about these clients?
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble.
What should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
How do I restore the beehives?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Why not level the entire estate?
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Gotcha. Maybe Blackbriar is the influential
We had
client?
an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout.
So how dangerous is it to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison.
Interesting. Need more details about Golden
Golden
Glow.
Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal.
Haha,
And
punny.
out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries, not Riften guards?
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Roger, Roger.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs. Good to see you again, friend.
Oh, you're welcome, because I remember doing that. What the heck? What? Alright then. Oh. Whoa, frickin' spooky. What? Fancy. Who are you?
Oh, Talos bless you, my child.
What happened to your daughter?
I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
What can you tell me about Telos?
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
Why all the hatred for the Empire?
Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland.
Interesting.
Talos preserve you.
Fancy. Yeah, I'll go speak with them.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
I have official business.
What are you doing down here?
It's fine, I'm allowed to be here.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead. Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Red Way.
Well, I'm one of them, so...
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call?
Why are you in jail?
Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself.
So you got arrested for his murder?
Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
Well, that's horrible. Good luck finding her from there.
Amusing.
Tell me about your family.
When speaking of the Blackbriars, only one thought should spring to mind. We are not to be trifled with. Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you?
I was sent by Louis Latrouche.
Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. See, I don't really outright own Frost.
You don't own the horse. You already sold it to Latrouche?
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrouche at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrouche. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
You know, I bet Maven would pay me even more for this info.
Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
Thank you, good sir. Appreciate it. We're gonna get into some stealthy missions. This is exciting. Never done stealth. Probably gonna mess it up real bad. But
Imperials think we need their laws.
that's fine. Alright, where are we heading to now? Riften. Where's the estate at? Well, the estate's over to the east. Interesting.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
No thanks. I don't need any armor. Who are you?
Might some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps? Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Oh, I didn't talk to the people in the place about the the mission. The whole reason I'm here. Hold up. Gotta go speak with them. It's down here somewhere. One of these areas is like a hallway. Takes you down into the place. I think it's here. Yep. The rat way. Alright. Da 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 dun da 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 dun da dun 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 da dun dun da da. That's not the right way. Do 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 do. Is the right way? Yep.